So this video is not about the word necessarily, but I do want to touch on it. Because it had played a huge role in my day yesterday. Things were not going as planned, and I was feeling all sorts of ways. And I started to get heated, like where I was like, oh, I can feel my heart, it's up here, oh my gosh. And then I stopped and I took a breath and I said, I'm unbothered. I am unbothered. Like, you cannot bother me. I decided what my next few steps were gonna be, what I wanted the desired outcome of the evening to be. And I relayed that information and just said, this is what it is. And then I went into that situation and acted out exactly what I wanted to happen. And let me tell you, it felt so good. So pick a word so that it can save you when you need it. Do you see, like, well, the cat's there too, but like, mess. The whole house is a mess. And if your inside of your home is chaotic, guess what that reflects? Chaos. I can't have this. We need to clean it up. This is a real vulnerable moment here. Like, the floor is stained up from it being gross outside. The recycling bin is full. There's pizza boxes, the vacuum, I need to put that away. Those cups are for our outside cats. These are things that need to go downstairs. These boxes of cereal have been there since Christmas. That needed to go in the wash. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. So let's get to work. Okay, dishes are done, counters are wiped. I took some of the stuff that needed to go downstairs, put it downstairs. This is the madness that kills me. Why? Why is there a belt on the vacuum cleaner? I mean, I know the vacuum cleaner's been in here for a couple days, but like, it's not a closet. This is Mama Kitty. She's not actually a mama. She was a fix and release. She won't really let us pet her. Her fur is looking a little rough right now, Mama. Where's all your back fur? Did you not want to be on camera? I'm gonna turn it around. Where'd you go? There she is. Hey, Mama girl. Hi, sweetheart. So we feed her, we give her water. This little house over here, it's a tote, but it has some straw in it, and it has a heated pad in it that works when she's on it. And then we have, this one's got an ear clipping, so that one must be fixed too. There's a lot of strays in our area. All these plastic one feed cups are from Mama while it was real cold out, and nobody wanted to pick them back up because this was all ice and it was terrible. So more garbage. Also, I love all of the critters, so we also feed the birds and the squirrels. The squirrels will empty this in like a day, but like, they gotta eat too. My babies prefer Stephen Ray's mix from Leo's on 41 in Cedar Lake. This is all I have left, so add that to the shopping list. Holy cow, it's cold out. Look, I'm fogging. I went outside to put stuff in the car and in the garbage and the recycling, and then realized that there was a mess outside. The birds needed fed. So somebody said that was ADD or ADHD. I don't know. I'm not diagnosed with anything. I just think it's effective to get stuff done. Like, you see it, do it. One of the things I have been thinking about is how to improve our overall home and quality here so that we don't feel like we need an escape from our own home, right? This is your sanctuary. One of the ways is to make small, reasonable goals. I'm making small, little things on my list that are attainable so that you get that feeling of success over and over again. And this is something you can apply to all aspects of your life. Have your big overall goal, and then break it down into little bite-sized chunks. This is my start of my little list. These are like easy to do deals, right? But it also says to update the garbage cans, and I will show you why. I hate them. They're so gross. They never actually come clean. I'm like, I will clean them today, because obviously it's been a minute. This is not something I do every week, but every couple of weeks I will wipe them down real good, and then like by later on today, they'll be gross again. So I'm also going to measure this space that I have, because we are limited on space. It is a tiny little kitchen, but I found a cabinet that you can hide the garbage and recycling in, and I think that's what I want there. I already feel better about this situation, like a lot better. So I think we're gonna vacuum and then mop the floor and call it done for this. And Miracle, be nice to your sister. Those two, every day, all day. Cleaned the kitchen, and then I came in the living room and started straightening up, and I did okay, but now the table's pretty clear. Bubba's comfortable. This was not the plan. I was supposed to keep moving. Okay, so I had to just stop trying to vlog cleaning. Like, you guys have seen cleaning. We don't need to see everything, right? So I did get 3.5 rooms done out of the 5 that are most of my house. The rest of my house would be basement. We're not doing that. And so now we are out putting more posters up for the wrestling show, because I need people to come to the show. And the challenges that come along with that. For instance, we run an ad, a paid ad on Facebook. It switched where we wanted the ad shown and was showing it nationwide. People in Tennessee don't need to really know that we have a wrestling show in Griffith, Indiana in February. There is a very small amount of people that are across the country that are gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll be in Indiana. So that hurts us. And then small businesses are closing up. We're losing a lot of small businesses. And the fact of the matter is, most chains will not hang your posters. It's getting harder and harder to find mom and pop places. Like, everybody's a chain. And yeah, it's tough. So this location is Jedi's Garden. It is right off the expressway in Griffith. And I have spent a lot of hours in that restaurant. It was kind of our go-to. On Friday nights, I would shoot football games or basketball games for the TV station in my sports videography era. Then I would go to the comic book store, hang out there for a little bit, and then we'd come over to Jedi's and eat them. They were awesome. They let me put posters up. I really appreciate that. Downtown Griffith is usually great. There are a lot of small businesses in downtown Griffith, and they are all super supportive. This is kind of what we're facing right now. This used to be Kmart. Obviously it's gone. Payless, Dollar Tree, and then there was an entire strip of building right there. A lot of those businesses had been struggling in the past. They were open, they were closed, whatnot, but like, they're gone. Like, there is nothing there now. And because we are a one-car family, it is 4:15. I have got to pick up the husband. Luckily, I planned this out just right, and we are not far from him. So let's go get him. Good morning. It is a brand new day. I am here with my kitten and my laptop doing some work for the job that is currently paying me. It's nice to get paid. I also, this week, decided to pull the trigger on starting my own little business. So I potentially have a client talking to today, and that's exciting. I'll be hopefully making some content for small businesses, local businesses, stuff like that. Things to make it easier for them to post on their social media. That is one step closer to me being able to say, I'm self-employed and I work from home and I go to Disney World. Because really, it all comes back to the mouse. So one thing I've learned, two things. The first thing is that I can't get this nail polish off. So I have just like cheap nail polish remover. It's not working. So apparently, before I try to be nice, I'm gonna need to better prepare. Second, I get more work done, oddly enough, when I'm in the mood to get work done. That makes sense, doesn't it? Here I am, I'm working on something for homeschool. I actually had prepared all of the research and information and done a rough draft on a different editing software, and I just never did anything with it. And now that I've decided to randomly launch my own little business, I thought, why not? Like, I have it done, why don't I actually do it? I think this one's gonna be like a trial run. I'm gonna send it out to my homeschool community and see if they like it. And otherwise, I think I could charge just like $1 or $2, right? For the file. But like, this is fun. It feels good to be creative. This is my work buddy. Say hi, Serena. Oh, goodness. You're silly and sleepy. We have time travel. We are back at the muffler shop. Remember yesterday I was trying to take these off and I couldn't get it, so I went to Walgreens today. This Olive and June company is amazing. I just tried it. What? Okay, so like you guys saw me struggle with these, right? There's that one. I'm just gonna twist it. This feels weird. It feels weird to videotape. Bam, gone. So hashtag homeschool life. This is why we stayed out by the shop, because we were coming to I Dig Dinos for a homeschool outing. We are early, and because we love this place, and there is a dinosaur moving behind me, which is really cool. Dinosaur that. Did you get him out successfully?
Yeah, putting him back in.
Aww. So those are really cool. Cool little microscope. Baby, you can change the slides. So if you wanted to see what shrimp eggs look like, you can put that under there instead. I've left my mark. Somebody else can do another dot. All right, where else do you get to ride a dinosaur? Rawr. Homeschooling is really good for the community. I mean, when else are you gonna have a store during winter when kids are in school packed with children and every one of them paid? Learning to lasso? We did that at the rodeo outing. I didn't film as much of the dino place that I wanted to. Caroline has, I don't know, something's going on with her. So I was messaging with her doctor while we were there. They can't get her in today. We'll see her in the morning. Hopefully everything's okay. So in the meantime, I gotta put more posters up for the wrestling show. She's taking a nap in the car. I've locked her in, and we're just gonna pray and trust that everything is good. Also, let's talk about my hair. I don't know how to French braid. If you follow me on TikTok, there is a whole series of me trying to figure out how to braid my hair, and I haven't done it in a while. And then today I thought, what the heck, let's try it again. So it feels good. And now I'm just gonna put some more flyers up for the wrestling show. Homeschool hat off, worried mom hat still on, wrestling owner hat also on. And then in like an hour, it is time to also add the cheer coach hat. So it's good, we're good. In other news, it is February 1st, and February really came out strong. It was like, oh, you're sick of January? Me too. Here we go. It's gonna be 60 degrees and gorgeous. All right, yay Dan's Pierogies. Thank you for your support. Now let's see what's next. I know there's a Sip Coffee House down here, which I love, Sip Coffee House. And there is also a bookstore. My baby's on there. Forever grateful to the crew at Riley's and the St. Anthony's Emergency for airlifting my baby out, my mom and my stepdad Scott for going to the hospital so she would not be alone when she landed. Riley's is beautiful and it was a hard time, but it was a great experience. We're leaving. And now I am the proud mom of a type 1 diabetes awesome kid. But let's try and tackle something a little less serious next week, shall we?